not snow, motherfuckers.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we doing a different kind of skiing this year, baby.
Yeah.
Ho, 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 motherfuckers down your chimney, y'all.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
Yeah, this is savage as fuck right here.
On Marcus King Presents
Dash Comedy, y'all.
Merry Christmas. Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Have a savage as fuck Christmas. Yeah. We wish you a savage ass fuck. We wish you a savage ass fuck. We wish you a savage ass fuck on Dash Comedy.
Yeah.
You see what I did?
Baby, that's not eggnog on your face, baby. That's,
Oh my God.
That's Smack Hammer.
That's Smack.
That's Smack Hammer. That's Smack Hammer's man porridge.
The holiday edition.
It's a holiday edition. I know our holiday edition is not normally like other holiday editions.
It never would be.
It never would be.
We're a show called Savage as Fuck,
Right.
hosted by myself, Black Pedro.
And Shang, a black guy with an Asian name.
You want to hear a funny thing, Doug? So I sort of made up this moniker for myself, Black Pedro, because I'm black and my name is Pedro. And
Brilliant.
yeah,
Brilliant.
man, I'm
Brilliant.
That's how my mind work. But
On another level.
a whole nother level. But then, right, what happened was I found out later that in Europe, and I think it's a Dutch part of like a Dutch folklore, Christmas lore or whatever. But there is this character in their lore around Christmas called Black Pedro, or sometimes they call him Black Pete. And so as the story goes, and it's so racist,
Black
it's hilarious.
Pete?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Peter.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get that.
But Black Pedro, so on Christmas, right, we all know the Santa Claus, jolly white man, friendly ho-ho-ho, comes to everybody's house in one night and slides down your chimney, even if you live in an apartment building with no chimney. He slides down your chimney or out your stove or some shit, right? And then he delivers all the presents to all the good boys and girls, right?
Yes.
But in the Netherlands or in Europe, Black Pedro, right, after Santa leaves, he comes behind him and steals the gifts.
Oh, wow.
So that's that's my rep. That's my fucking rep in let's get Jay Newz mic on. But that's my rep in
But why? Why do they have this story?
Because they're racist.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I guess it's probably what if you're like
if you didn't have the gift,
yeah,
if the gifts
if you're
weren't there,
a broke ass European parent
Oh,
and you're
no.
like, oh, I couldn't buy you a toboggan or whatever the fuck they
You
give
know why?
European
Because
kids.
Black Pedro stole it.
Yeah, Black Pete
Because
came
if
through.
you have to
That's
you got to
fucked up.
reinforce
That's
you
so
got to even
fucked
with
up.
Christmas you got to reinforce the fucking stereotype.
Yeah, it's like, baby, we got you all the presents you wanted. But this nigga named Pedro came and stole
Oh my
he stole
God.
everything.
And the thing is that I think that they did that because they're like insecure little bitches.
I think that's
Merry
what they
Christmas,
Black
everybody.
Pedro needs a PR person over there.
I know, right? I'm like, I need to rebrand myself.
Yeah, rebrand.
Over there, baby.
Pum.
I doubt I'll be getting many Christmas tours in Europe
Yes,
moving forward, but
Yeah,
whatever.
man,
It's
I'm
all
gonna tell
good.
you right now. I think
Pedro
that
Negro.
Pedro will be
Negro.
getting a lot of tours in Christmas.
We're gonna hit these
yeah.
streets, baby. Hey, if you guys are tuning in, Merry Christmas. This is
Merry
Savage as
Yeah,
fuck.
this is
right
our Christmas
here
editions.
on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. And
Today
today
is Christmas.
we're just gonna kick it and have some fucking fun while you guys are out there cooking and getting your stuffings in and your cranberry and unwrapping shit. And
We're gonna play all kinds of unlicensed material.
even if you got coal in your
Unlicensed,
stocking,
totally.
Even if you got coal in your stocking, man, we fuck it. We
Yeah,
here
who
for.
came up with that shit?
We are
That's
here
so
for you.
fucked up.
And,
Yeah, can we
again,
just
another black ass piece of. They say, here, you get this black ass slang instead of what you wanted.
What you wanted.
So we have a couple other people in here.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So today we're gonna kick it, have fun, and we got the homies in the building, man. Y'all got to know that when you listen to the show, when you see us on the YouTubes and the Instagram, it's not just me, Shang, and Cassie holding this
There
down.
are
right?
people behind the scenes
we
that
got
are
hands,
actually performers.
minds.
Jay Newz got that. You hear his music, hot songs.
Jay Newz
And
has several jobs.
He has several jobs.
You know I'm out here.
Yeah.
Jay Newz. The first thing you hear is Jay Newz when you listen to Savage as Fuck, right? Welcome to Hollywood.
Savage.
So Jay Newz, welcome to the building.
Another person that
Always.
I'm telling you, I'm a fan of your songs, man. And if I wasn't, I would be like, nigga, you need to do something else. Dishwashers are always hired.
And
He's
then-
pretty
is
good at
hot.
all. He's pretty good at all the jobs.
Yeah, he's no, but your
Pretty
shit
good.
is hot, man. I
Appreciate
mean,
it.
like,
He's better at something.
because
sometimes.
I would have been like, no, I don't want that fucking song. I
Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
know.
people get mad
You
at me
keep it
when I
real
said
with
it.
me.
Yeah, and I just got all this heat from doing the show. They're like giving me shit. I'm a tool, and I'm
From this show?
sexist. No,
From
the
Savage as
a
Fuck?
show I
Oh.
just did with a group called it's actually called Cornbread Kitchen.
Cornbread Kitchen.
And
Ain't
is
nothing wrong with that.
Is that what you're volunteering?
Cornbread.
No, cornbread. No, I'm not. I needed to. I did volunteer to do the warm up, and then I got a whole bunch of slack. And these motherfuckers. So Merry Christmas to all you unfunny fucking comedy groups that
All
said
you
the
sensitive
shit.
motherfuckers, fuck your feelings.
Fuck
your
you and the
feelings.
girl
Hey, y'all.
and the girl with the titties. Fuck your titties.
Yeah, he means that
There's a
literally
girl
too.
with
He would
titties.
actually
There's a
like to
girl-
fuck your titties.
I wouldn't want not this girl.
Oh, really?
No. Fuck
Oh, come
no.
on, Shane.
No, I'm
Couple
not.
beers in?
No,
You don't even drink beer.
Couple
I'd have to be.
eggnogs.
I'd have to be on meth and on the last man on earth.
Yeah. Damn,
That is
that's tough.
That's
I don't
hard.
think you know what
Those are
either
titties we don't want to see then, I guess.
No,
Right.
I'm
You
fucking
can
around. If
take
I was the
those
last man
away.
on earth, she could
I'm
get
about
it.
to say, bro, come on.
She could get it.
Also in the building, man, we got big part of our support crew here, the crew.
Yeah.
Making it happen. The squad, as we call it around here.
squad, the
As
crew.
savage as fuck. Big Darren is in the building,
yeah.
man.
Darren
Big
Davis.
Darren
What's up,
Davis.
everybody?
Darren,
Double D on them, ladies.
Double D.
Call them Double D if you like.
You know what? That's a porn thing, man.
It doesn't have to
If
be.
you no,
it could be.
I'm saying.
It could be a battery.
It is
It's a
porn, ain't
type
it?
of battery, I
What?
think. And you
No, it's the double D battery, and it's if you're getting double D'd, that
Oh,
means
maybe-
you're getting one in the back, one in the front.
Well, we were
so
just
your
talking
name
about-
is porno.
we were just
man.
talking about titties. No, we were
It
just
could
talking
be
about
cup
titties.
size.
Those
It
are,
could be
yeah,
cup
it could be
size.
cup sizes.
Cup size.
Double
Yeah.
D,
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragon. It could be
Right,
that.
Or it could be
Double Dare.
double dicked.
No. That's
That's the
double
same.
penetration you're thinking of.
Yeah, that's
bro.
Yeah, that's DP. That's
No, they call it
DP.
double D.
No, they call it
It
DP.
could be. Hold up. It could be.
Shane, you need
I
to
thought that was
update your
Dunkin'
porn.
Hold
Donuts.
up. It could be Daredevil,
Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, Daredevil.
Dunkin' Donuts, but yours it's for Darren.
Yes.
Yes,
And folks,
I'm
if
sorry.
you're
Darren
just
Davis.
if you're just tuning in to this Christmas edition
This
of
Christmas
Savage as Fuck, we are talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
porn
Merry Christmas.
as we introduce
Merry
our support
Christmas.
crew. Big Darren Davis, man, get on the mic, man. Tell the people about yourself. Where can they follow you? Where can they find you? What are your goals and dreams, sir?
Hey, what do you want to do when you grow up?
What do you want Santa to bring you?
A fucking job.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
That-
Back to
That is-
the porn.
See,
he
doesn't
wants a
want shit for-
fucking
He doesn't want
job.
shit for
wants a
free. He
fucking-
wants to earn it. That's
He wants
adorable.
to earn it. That is, you,
That's
you
a-
know,
that's
That's good. I like that, man. I
you
like that.
young people.
And
Let's-
he's saying it right now as an intern, so we get the message.
And don't if Santa
A
brings
job that pays. You want a job that pays.
Yeah.
if Santa brings you a job, don't let Black Pedro come behind him and
Right.
steal it. Okay.
Because we know
This
Black,
Pedro can't take any more
Nah, I
jobs.
can't.
we already know Black
Overworked.
Pedro. Black Pedro
Overworked.
will steal all of your fucking Christmas stuff. We already know that.
Where you from, Big Darren?
I'm from the Valley, man.
Okay, what part?
The fucking
Arleta?
valley.
Who?
Arleta. It's
Arleta.
right next to
Ooh,
no,
that's
I've heard
up
of
there, next
Arleta.
to Point
Yeah.
Pacoima.
And you know
Yeah.
what? And there's a porn company in the valley.
There are plenty.
Many,
Most of
bro.
them out there.
Van Nuys.
And there's a girl named Alita that works in Alita
Hilarious.
doing
Alita.
porn.
Alita.
Didn't know if you know
Alita
that.
does Alita.
Arlita sounds like your mom's mom. Lolita.
Arlita. Okay, so we're from the valley out here, right? Now tell the people out here some of the things that you do just to help the show out, man. Because I
Yeah,
feel
I'd like
we,
to know what the fuck you do to help the show out.
I do the imaging.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need that.
What's that?
So when you guys get done, go
Mm-hmm.
on a break, and you guys do a little bit of a promotion reel, saying like, "Oh, come listen to this show or that show, or what are you listening to right now?"
Right.
I cut those pieces together. Usually it's like maybe a half hour to an hour of audio, and I just get them talking in a sentence, but it's not what they said at that moment. So I just create a whole new.
So you create a whole new scene. Oh wow.
So why wouldn't you turn to doing porn?
because it's not real. It's fake.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Nah, I would absolutely. If I could have another life, and if I was young, I absolutely would do.
I'm
porn.
pretty sure that's real jizz, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
just saying. I would absolutely do porn, and I'd be there early in the morning till late at night.
That's
Like,
as long.
it's a great job. It's a great job.
It's not. It's
long
not
job.
great for guys. Like guys in porn get treated like shit. I brought this up on the show that I used to hang in that world, man. I used to be around porn stars all the
check 'em
motherfuckers.
out.
I'd be on set. You know, I've seen some things go down, bro. But the dudes,
Black Pedro was his.
that was
cognate.
That was
that was
it.
my schlong. It was
Yeah.
called Black Pedro and Friends.
Wow.
Always two friends.
This is a Christmas season.
But no,
to
yeah.
be-
Well, 'tis the season, y'all. Savage as fuck. But no, they the guys on set, they get treated like me. And trust me, bro, you
What's wrong with getting treated
all
like
day,
me?
you ain't go, but you're not going. You got to do it when they say, and then you got to not do it when they say not do it, and then you got to And then how many times you gonna do that shit? You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna get 3-4 off in a day. Like what the fuck? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
speak for yourself, Black Pedro.
That's a lot of pineapple juice on me. Like shit.
Let me tell you something. I've done 7 in a day.
I get that big pop and I'm like, oh.
All I know is after the third one, it was nothing but blood and bone coming out. It was just shards of bone and fucking old dreams of the
All right, so I don't know
NFL.
how we got to killing hookers on porn, but Darren does the imaging. So you put. So that sounds like that could lead to a job with the CIA, right? Where you could just like take audio files, splice them together, and have dictators overthrown, or
but let me ask you
influence
this.
elections or some shit like that.
Since we're doing this Christmas, this is a Christmas edition.
Yeah.
Of Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy.
Savage as fuck.
Yeah, savage as fuck. I want to know what gifts did we get. Marcus, you need to get up off those gifts. Phil is right out there right now.
Yeah.
He's probably listening to us.
And he needs to get up off those gifts. I want a nice gift.
Helicopter.
What's on your wish list, Shang? Lay it down
Oh
for the people.
shit! Now your Christmas thing would be a job. Jay Newz, your Christmas for Christmas would be what?
White bitches and cocaine.
White bitches. And
White
cocaine.
bitch. Wow.
Obvi.
That's called.
No, for real.
On brand,
Give it to
on
him, Jay. Now,
brand.
anything for real you got on your wish list for this Christmas, Jay? Now,
I want to have a hit single.
hit single for Christmas, y'all.
Wow.
Yo, make sure y'all follow Jay Newz and
Which
y'all
one?
can make it
Which
happen.
one's your favorite? This one, Welcome to Hollywood.
I like Sex on a
Sex on a Sunday?
No, that's real stuff. No, that's real stuff. Because I'm high right now.
Yeah.
Pardon my highness. But
someone professional is a hip hop artist. I can't believe it.
I cannot believe he said that on air.
I actually did get what I want. I went to go home to Minnesota to see my family.
Okay.
And that was a big thing. I just got back from last week. I was out there Wednesday through Sunday. So that was a big thing I wanted to do. And I got it. So I saw my family.
So that's it.
Dreams came true.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I haven't seen them in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Just being out here grinding. So that was really, really cool.
Wow, see, that was a little heartwarming ass.
You know.
Darren just wants a job.
That's it. That's
He
all
just
for
wants
Christmas.
to stop sleeping in the tent downtown and eating cockroaches and like they're raisins.
Well, they're hard to catch, and so it works up more
But
of an
once you
appetite.
catch them, though, you dry them out in the sun. They're
Hey, man,
crunchy.
for me, this Christmas, I am so boring nowadays, and this is how you know I'm getting mature in my age. But literally, I was going through my underwear drawer, and I was like, oh, time to get new underwear for Christmas. So I put out the call like socks and drawers, y'all. Socks and drawers. Now listen, I maintain a little sock game. You know what I'm saying?
Your sock
I like
game
a
is
little
fire.
playfulness. So you know, I'm looking for some festive sockery or male hosiery, if that's even a word. I
That
don't know.
is a word.
Sockery.
That is
I don't know. If
no,
that's
hosiery is a word.
okay, but I don't want to.
Sockery, no. Sockery, you made that shit up.
And for anybody who wants to send me any underwear or socks,
Wow. I don't know if I want underwear from
10 and a
random
half shoes,
motherfuckers.
and I do the boxer brief. Okay, I'm not tighty whitey, and I don't like all of the freedom that the boxer gives you. But I like the boxer brief. So go ahead, send those in. Puma has some nice nylon ones that allow for breathing.
Wow. He's really breaking down his fucking Christmas.
Well, I mean, listen.
I want a computer.
It's like the Duluth Trading Company commercials, man. Some of that underwear, it'll tear your nuts up, man. You know, it'll get to chafing and all that other stuff. You got to let them breathe.
Bad business.
Yeah, man. That's right.
I want a Mac. I want the biggest Mac that you can buy. I want the Mac.
But Smack Hammer, you already a Mac.
Let me tell you something, baby. I've been Macking since Macking was Macking, baby. That's what
cheese,
Smack
no Mac.
Hammer. All meat.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm just saying I want a computer. So any of you people out there that's really rich, I want send me some underwear
along with the underwear
and some. I want a Mac, one of those big Mac computers.
the like the Pro Tower.
I
type
want
shit.
I want the fucking bomb Mac
The
thing.
beast.
I'm not gonna get it. But I could get it myself, but I'm just gonna get me a little laptop. I don't get gifts. I'm the gift giver.
You're the gift giver.
I'm a gift giver, and I don't get no gifts. I can't remember the last time I got a good gift.
Speaking, this reminds me of a story.
Darren just wants a job.
Speaking of gift giving, man, I got a couple of just great Christmas memories that are coming to me right now, man.
Wait a minute.
Way back in the day,
You didn't get to hear what you want.
This
No,
Christmas.
I was dead serious about socks and underwear. Like I literally will take socks
Well,
and
you
motherfucking.
didn't ask what I want.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cass. What do you want,
I
babe?
don't know. Yeah. I'll think about it.
You'll think, okay. We'll come back later in the show with it. Or do you want to write it down? Make a list for Santa?
No.
Not right now.
I think I'm good.
You think you're good? You just
I want a house.
peace and joy? Okay.
But that's just for so I can have more animals. So
Yeah.
it's not actually for me.
Okay, got you. Okay. But still, it's
for
kind of for you.
Yeah.
But
It's super for me.
I'm sure you'll use it too every now and then. Right? So yeah, if you're listening out there, guys, and I know you're listening, make sure you send socks and drawers for me. We need a new computer for Shang and a house for Cassie Dang. Y'all, all right, let's
I
do
have a
that.
question
We
for
need
every-
hit singles for Jay Newz and
Yes.
a job for Darren Davis. Y'all,
Yes.
let's get that done.
So would any of you ever do an Amazon wish list? Like public?
Oh,
If,
not
say You got
public.
famous?
No.
No? People do that.
I
Do they
would.
really? Oh,
Yeah, you should do that.
hilarious. Speaking of which, and my sister better be listening.
You'll be with her, won't you?
Well, it is Christmas right now.
Yeah, it's Christmas now. So
Merry
hopefully.
Christmas.
Today is Christmas.
No, I'm gonna go see her later. Yeah, but she.
No, you're gonna already be there.
No, it's Christmas right now
Like-
That's
today.
what I'm
So
saying.
I'm
So
gonna,
you already be there, so you won't see her. You already
you
be
can
there.
force her to listen to this.
no,
Yes.
it's Christmas today right now. So I'm
I
saying
know,
I'm
so-
going later today to see her.
Right. So
Right.
that's
Yeah,
good. Thing.
no. So yeah, I'm gonna see her. But
I'm going to rob some houses. That's my
Very
plan.
subtle, you guys.
Very subtle.
super
Black
good job.
Pedro robbing your house.
I'm going to pull a Black Pedro.
But no,
on 'em.
literally, I got a string of texts from my sister yesterday that were just, and to me, random, and it took me a second to figure out, but it was just brand new luggage and the price tags on them, and then the store where I could get it, and I was like, "Is this your Christmas gift list?" And she was like, "Yeah." I'm like,
Oh,
wow.
so, nigga, yeah. Like, get me these. I was like, "Oh shit."
I'm going to tell you right now honestly, my Christmas wish would be I want peace and love for everyone in the world.
I would slap you in your face. Shut that
Okay,
shit up.
fine.
This is savage as fuck.
I don't want no. I'm right now. Like I want this show. You want my Christmas? This is my just like yours. I want this show to be a big giant hit, and I want to be able to turn people down. I'm sorry, Eddie Murphy. We don't have room for you this week on the show. But, no, we got some.
Yeah, because we'll say that one day. Shit.
Shit, that'll never happen. I will bump everybody.
I'd be like, sorry, Jesus. We had somebody
back,
walk
I'm
in.
back from the dead. I know, motherfucker,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
got a
Here's
short
the
fucking
thing.
window of time.
Eddie wants to try some new materials, so,
So
we're
we
going
got
to
to have
that.
Eddie on the show. No,
Hey, man,
I mean I want the show to be a hit, and you know what? You people that are listening, if you are listening during your Christmas beautiful holiday, you can make it a hit by following us.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
following us on all the apps. Okay, you got to listen to us on all the apps.
Like-
Slacker, Stitcher, Google Play.
Google Play, all that.
Yeah, Google Play.
Yeah, but make
iHeartRadio.
like go to the Apple Store, download the Dash Radio app.
Right, download it.
Then you look for the
Free.
Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy channel within the app.
And
then,
listen.
And then you're with us on Tuesdays from 3 to 5.
In
live.
2019, we're going to have a lot of big things going on. So I want you to start listening now, but sharing it with your friends. And also you can check us out on Instagram at Savage AF Radio.
That's right.
So make sure you check us out on Savage
all the
AF
platforms.
Radio. Savage AF Radio. But first, before you do that, you got to go to @BlackPedro.
Yes.
And follow him
On the gram.
and then if you see pictures of him sneaking into your house and stealing your shit, that's just a European fucking
That's
tradition.
some shit that the Europeans made up.
it's a
Don't
European
believe that
tradition.
shit. That ain't me in that picture. That ain't me. Hey guys, so Christmas, right? It's a time when we reminisce. I have this great Christmas memory, right? Of my family would always host Christmas Eve, right? That's when we would do our big Christmas party or whatever. And we're gonna go to break in a second, but I want to leave y'all with this warm memory. We were this year, instead of my mother hosting it at our house or whatever, we were hosting it at my grandfather's house, right? And I think he was like getting a little less mobile, so it was easier to just bring everybody to his place, right? So yeah, 'tis the season. We eat
In Detroit?
This is in Detroit, and we eat and unwrap presents, yay! And everybody goes to leave, right? And so all the cousins and aunties and everybody leaves, and my stepfather takes my sister downstairs, and they go to warm up the car, and it's me and my mother up there, and my mother's doing some last minute cleanup. But what she did was she put me in my full snowsuit, right, and then sat me on the couch like, wait here, and then we in my grandfather's side. You know, old people, especially in the winter. I mean, that shit was like 152 degrees in there without the snowsuit, right? So I'm sitting there. I must have been like 9 years old or some shit. I'm boiling, right? I'm like sweating in the living room. I'm like, Ma, can we go? And she's like, give me a minute. I'm like, you know how kids are. It's like, Mom, but please. And she's like, but I'm starting to pass out. Boy, shut up. And like, finally I lost it. And I was like, Ma, can we leave? And I swung my arm through the air and I hit my mama.
Wow.
Like I hit my mother.
That is a great Christmas story.
On the arm, right? I hit my mom like, let's go. Smack, like on the arm, like one of those, come on. And then as soon as my hand made contact and bounced back, I was like, my life is over. Like I'm about to.
They're gonna bury me in this
gonna
fucking
get
I
outfit.
think there's padding.
Jesus may have been born this day, but Pedro died. I'm like, this shit is over. And it was like that moment where that pause, and my mom like looked down at her arm like, did this nigga just touch me? Right? And she doesn't even call me nigga, but I'm sure in her head in that moment she did, right? And then she didn't say shit. She didn't say shit, right? She gave me a little stare, and that was it. She kept cleaning, brought me downstairs. We got in the car. When we got to the car, I was like, oh, she's definitely gonna tell. Yeah. And then that's gonna be it. We got in the car. She didn't say shit, right? I was like, what's going on? And like when you're expecting something and it doesn't come, that shit freaks you out even more. So like now I'm real
Like
fucked
she's
up in
waiting.
the back. Yeah,
She's like,
I'm real fucked. I'm like, I don't know.
I'll wait till New Year's Eve to
But
kiss
by the
you.
time we rode from my grandfather's place in the Cass corridor in Detroit over to the east side where we were, I kind of forgot. I was just like, oh well, I guess I'm good. 'Tis the season, Christmas. She must have understood I was hot, and obviously heat stroke, right? I got crazy, right? So Christmas Eve, I'm getting into the bed, right? Like taking off the snowsuit. I should brush my teeth. Good little boy, right?
Wait, how many hours later?
You're not really a good little boy. You hit your mom.
Well, it's I did my good boy stuff after that. I brushed my teeth.
He fronted.
Got ready for bed, whatever. Had my little house rope on, slipped that off. I'm in my tidy white. Back then I wore tidy whities. That's how I learned not to.
I used to.
I had my tidy whities and my little t-shirt on, and I was getting in the bed, and I'm literally from the foot of the bed crawling up to the top of the bed like on all fours, and then nigga, I caught hot leather across my ass. Like my stepfather had snuck into the room and found the perfect moment, nigga, to light my entire backside up. Like, you want to hit your mama? And I was like, and they set up a whole surprise attack on my ass. Like she didn't. She didn't tell him. She didn't tell him in front of me, and I didn't know she. And that nigga came in on. So he was in the army and shit. So he came in on some recon shit.
This motherfucker crawled across the floor.
This nigga popped up between two teddy bears, like whack it. I was like, oh shit.
That is a horrible Christmas story.
That was no. It's not over. It's not over. What? Okay. It's not over. So yes, on Christmas Eve,
but
I
then
literally
Black Pedro came in and stole his ass.
Stole all the whelps off. No, but
story.
no. So
I thought he was gonna, and she gave me a gift.
So I straight up went to bed on Christmas Eve like, hey, like he had tore my ass. He was swift with that belt. Woke up the next morning, brand new bike. Yay!
That you couldn't sit on.
Yeah. Or ride. That was the funny part about getting a bike in for Christmas in a place like Detroit is you just be like, yay, my bike. And then you look at that motherfucker for 3 months.
Yeah, you gotta wait for that stuff.
You gotta wait for all that shit to melt.
It's gonna be really fun to ride in the spring. That's about it.
Look at the way the wheels will turn.
You turn it upside down like it do like this.
His Christmas story is like, it's bad.
No.
It's bad and good.
That's like
it's
like
a
that,
good happy ending.
It does. It eventually.
It had,
but yeah,
you didn't get your tongue stuck on the frozen pole.
No, and I didn't lose an eye.
So
you didn't pass out. I thought you were gonna pass out.
Yeah, no.
That's where it's going.
My favorite Christmas was beating up my uncle.
That sounds like an even better.
It
Christmas.
was better. My uncle used to box, and he used to always come over Christmas time, and he would punch me because I was the biggest out of all my brothers, except my older brother.
Why?
Because he's like, hey, young blood, let me show you how I got hands. And he would hit me, and it would hurt. And I would like, okay, hey, stop. I'll tell you the story after we wrap But I'm gonna tell you,
just remind them who they're listening.
Yeah, it's savage as fuck.
We're on
right
Savage
here
as
on
Fuck.
Marcus
Okay.
King.
This is Shang's Christmas story.
This is Shang's
And
Christmas
we're
story.
sharing
but
Christmas
it was a
stories
great
right here on this
story.
Christmas day.
It's a great
Merry
Darren.
Christmas.
I know you're already going. You're skeptical. All right. So no, he hit me, and we were all in the living room, and he hit me, and I kept telling him, "Don't do that again," because he bust my lip. And I told my father, "Will you tell Phoebe to stop fucking hitting me?" His name
Uncle
is
Phoebe.
Uncle Phoebe.
Yeah.
And he tell me, and then he turned to my father, and he turned to my father, said. And fuck you too. This is Christmas time. So my father
Phoebe said that?
Phoebe said that to my father.
He was on that eggnog.
Yeah.
Huh? He was going off that nog.
I don't know what the fuck. He was always like that. And then my father turned to me and said, "Son," because I was older. He said, "Son, do what you got to do." So I fucking
Binged him?
I binged him up a bit. And
Wait,
all
did he
my
touch you
family,
first?
Yeah, he bust my lip. He bust my lip. And then I binged him up like really well. And my family said, "Oh shit, fight." Like, I bullshit you not. And they run into
Gathered
the fucking.
around?
Did they sing?
They're like, this is Christmas time. And they run in there, and he's like, "Hey, man, you lucky the sun was in my eyes. Nigga, we inside. You tripping." And my father, because he didn't like, my father was like, "Hey, man, he deserved it. Got that coming." My father gave me, I don't know if y'all remember Hot Wheels.
Hell yeah.
He gave me the Tyrannosaurus Rex Hot Wheels. It was good where it drives through the Tyrannosaurus
Wait,
mouth.
I thought you were an adult.
No, wait a minute. I was older.
Like how old?
Older than what?
I was 12.
Oh, okay.
But I was a big 12. And but I binged him up. He was old. Fucking come on, man. 69.
How tall were you when you were 12?
I was almost 5'9", 5. Yeah.
That's pretty tall.
That was pretty tall. And then my father, and I didn't know, he said, "Man, I wasn't going to give you this because you've really been bad."
Yeah.
But he gave me the Hot Wheel. I know this sounds corny, but it was the Hot Wheel with the Tyrannosaurus Rex where you drive through the Tyrannosaurus Rex mouth
yeah.
and it does a
Yeah.
loop.
Yeah.
And I was like, so he said, "I'm not giving you this for Christmas. I'm giving you this for beating Phobe's ass." And then my brothers was like, "That was the best Christmas ever." Because everybody wanted somebody to beat up Phoebe. And I was
It was even better that it was you.
it was better that it was me because they were like, "Yeah, I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest."
Does your family no longer celebrate Christmas? They celebrate
the
whoop Phoebe ass day.
Phobe's
Happy
ass.
ass, Merry ass whooping day.
Phoebe had to get his ass whooped, but no. And the thing is, like he was old. If he was young, he would have fucking mopped me. But
Right.
it was funny because he threw a punch and it was real slow,
Yeah.
and he missed, and everyone went during Christmas. Everyone went, "Oh," like, "Oh, that's it." And then I knew that was
Bing,
it.
bing, bing.
bing, 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 bing.
Came with
bing,
that
bing,
combo.
bing, bing, bing.
That's
No,
All right,
I
so-
didn't have any skills. I just threw those overhand rights for little young person throws like, fuck you, Uncle Phoebe.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick break, but we're
Merry
out there
Christmas.
wishing y'all a Merry Christmas and hoping that your families are just as violent as Shang and mine. And when we get back, we're gonna talk more with the squad, Big Jay Newz, Darren Davis in the building. We're gonna be right back at y'all. Merry Christmas, Savage. And a ho ho ho, and a savage as fuck to you all.
And if you're a pimp, if you only have 2 ho ho ho's,
yeah,
then you're
better-
not doing good
yeah,
as a
get
pimp.
on your
you
game.
need to get more ho ho ho's.
If you're down to your last 3, baby, it's about to get cold outside.
The weather outside is frightful,
And
these
this
bitches
pimping
ain't
is so
working
delightful. Yeah.
When you got nowhere to go, let it hold, let it hold, let it hold.
Hey, that worked out. Yay.
Yay!
Hey, y'all.
Yay, team!
Welcome back, y'all, on this very Merry Christmas Day to Savage as Fuck right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, y'all. We are gathered in the building. Of course, we have super producer Cassie Dang along with myself, Black Pedro.
And also we got the double D.
Big Darren Davis in here, part of the support team. Imaging on lock. If y'all motherfuckers need shit imaged, okay?
Darren's
this
the
motherfucker, he will
person to talk
image
to.
the shit out of some shit.
But Darren got a Christmas story, and hopefully it's not. Well,
got
mine was fun. Mine
We got
was not
Jay
bad.
Newz in the building too.
Yeah,
y'all. Jay
yeah,
Newz
yeah.
in the building, y'all. So Big Darren, man, hit us with that Christmas story, man. What's a memory that's coming to you right now?
All right, it was like a Christmas a few years ago. It started with a buddy of mine's coming to my house to pick me up.
It always start with a friend.
Yeah, we went to go get some mushrooms.
Yeah, tis the season and shit.
Get the mushrooms, we eat it, go to the movies.
Now you're talking about portobellos, right? Shiitake. Hoshimeji mushrooms, like
Yeah.
Or
the fungi.
Are you talking about?
No,
the
you just
other
mean
kind
like
of
you
mushroom?
sauteed them a bit and
No,
served
he's
them
talking
over
about mushrooms you
over
get high
risotto.
off of.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about? Wait, you can eat mushrooms as a drug?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
I'm fucking with y'all guys. My name is Black
I was
Pedro.
like-
I'm high as fuck right now.
He's high
The
as giraffe.
shrooms I'm on made me forget I'm on shrooms. No,
He's
All right,
high
so
as giraffe
y'all
pussy
y'all
right now.
I'm higher than a research monkey.
Let me tell you something right now, man.
Hey, so Big Darren hit him with it. So,
Stupid for
I'll never come down.
Y'all didn't catch that?
They didn't catch it.
that's not even. I didn't make that up. That's some old bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But Darren, so you what you guys took the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Hallucinogenics.
Yep.
Okay.
Went to go see a movie.
Make sure you lean into the mic now. Don't be afraid of that.
All right, went to go see a movie. The homie started tripping out.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to finish the previews.
Mm-hmm.
So he left and he was like, I'm going to go home. So I caught an Uber and decided to do an open mic.
Yes.
Yeah, all the way in downtown at the Lexington.
Okay.
Oh,
And
word.
they actually was having a Christmas party at the Lexington.
Uh-huh.
If you guys are familiar with the Lexington, it's down the street from Skid Row.
Yes.
So he had some interesting characters
I bet.
there.
Man, motherfucking Christmas is the best.
Plenty of hoes there.
It was
Easy to get hoes too, because they hungry.
yeah, it was definitely. But what was sucked, my phone
Ain't no hoe
was
like a
dead,
hungry hoe.
man.
Oh no.
I couldn't call nobody. Everyone thought
Stranded
that
on Skid Row.
I wasn't gonna be like wishing nobody no Merry Christmas, so everybody thought like I just like hated them. I was supposed to like go out with the girl that I was dating at the time. I was supposed to go see her family members and shit like that, but phone was dead, so I couldn't.
You
get
dead
contact with
phone,
her.
high on shrooms,
Yeah.
in the heart of homeless town.
Yeah,
On Christmas.
yeah, on Christmas.
Just
sad as
getting it
shit.
in.
Oh my God.
God
That's like
damn.
terrible
Wow.
decision making.
But it was an open mic. I was really there to tell jokes. I had some jokes. that I
Okay, your
wanted to
story's way worse. His story's horrible.
Shit made me want to stab myself with this
You know
microphone.
what?
Was
Like,
this like
yeah.
last year?
I'm gonna choke
This
on
was 2 years
mistletoe.
ago.
I'm
This
gonna go
was
get
2
some
years ago.
mistletoe and just choke on mistletoe.
And there was this one guy. He had some edibles. He had like some cupcakes. So he gave us like
That's weed, children. Weed.
yeah. He gave us like 3 cupcakes each. I ate them all.
What?
God
Yeah.
damn.
He was lit, bro.
Yeah, I was,
This nigga didn't sleep until next Christmas and shit.
really did.
Tis the season to be jolly. It's the 4th of July, motherfucker. Shut up.
You're walking. You're
Yeah.
like a walking Christmas tree. You're like lit,
Lit
up,
the
lit
fuck
up as
up.
lit the
He
fuck
was-
up.
He's like,
Yeah.
just sit me on top of the tree. I'm a
Yeah.
star.
I feel like
But
Ghost
Darren,
of
get
Christmas
off the
present.
tree. I'm not getting off this tree until the industry recognizes my brilliance.
Had
I
to,
will not
man.
be ornamentation for this.
That would be. Idaho would say that. It's like, I will not be ornamentation.
You would
for
not
this
use me
fucking
as
tree.
ornamentation.
love
That's okay. So
So did you get home? Okay.
4 days later.
I did because like I Ubered there and then my phone died, so I couldn't Uber nowhere else. So I caught a ride with another open micer to another open mic, and that's when the edibles started kicking in.
Yes.
And I started just calling myself the Ghost of Christmas Present
There
to
it
like
is.
everyone that was around. I was just like, I had this stupid ass holiday sweater. It was like Jesus wearing a birthday hat. And
Yes.
it was like it was green, so
That's
everyone
cute.
was calling me the Ninja Turtle.
Nah,
Everyone was calling me Ninja Turtle. That shit
they
was like,
they weren't calling you the nigga turtle, were they?
Nah,
You better watch, 'cause
Ninja
I-
Turtle,
hey,
man.
all right, all right.
Nigga turd.
and I was like,
Hey.
you know what? I gotta find a way to get to my girl's house so I could like go see her family because I'm pretty sure they're all pissed off at me, but not before I go to the comedy store. So,
Nah.
so I go to the
You
comedy
are a
store.
true comic.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I wanted to go to. I know you're supposed to bring all this gifts and shit to y'all, but I gotta go do 5 minutes. I gotta do 5 minutes of
Yeah.
material.
But
Three times tonight.
yeah.
Right.
On,
Three
on
times.
mushrooms.
Yeah,
On
I was like, I had
shrooms.
nothing. Well, I did have something to do, but I was just like I blew it off.
And at this point, you probably smell homeless because you done been around them. When you're around the homeless people too long, you just start to smell like them.
yeah,
That's how
man,
it
it
goes.
was like that.
No,
that smell.
unless you roll around with them. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's not.
Well,
you
why
don't
else
really
would you
smell
be
them.
around homeless people
That's
other
true.
than to roll around with
And
them? Come on, man.
especially those
Come on,
homeless
dog.
women. Come
They
on.
think I'm there to tell their stories too.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
I've I've fed the homeless a lot, and I just talked to them about their humanity. I don't know what you were doing.
Nah, it was cold as fuck, man.
I actually do things that are warming people's hearts. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I was just like,
You're in so much trouble, Double D.
I had to, man. I was like, man, I want to do what I want to do on Christmas Day. And then after I got to the store, they had like a shitload of Chinese food.
Because that's what it's about me.
I know he's like, Christmas is about me.
Me.
It's my day, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to me.
I had to treat myself, man. How many times do people treat themselves on Christmas? Like everyone's
Well,
like,
every other day of the year.
every other day.
Yeah.
I
That's what
believe
every other
treat
day.
yourself day is in April.
I think that I think you taking shrooms is treating yourself.
Yeah, and then I got like some,
And then you
some
literally
free edibles and shit
cupcakes.
like that.
Yeah, that was treats.
Yeah.
That's
a bunch of traits.
Yeah.
That's a bunch
this
of
is like a
traits.
very I'm
love
high
it.
Christmas.
But it's a savage as fuck Christmas because we're
Yeah.
on Marcus King Presents
I
Dash
gotta
Comedy.
start doing. I
Nice.
gotta start smoking weed. I gotta start smoking weed. I gotta start drinking.
Yeah, man.
I would love for you to start smoking weed.
Yeah,
smoke some
I
weed,
don't
bro.
know if that'd be a good look.
I think it would be.
Yeah.
I think it'd be.
I think
great.
I'm the last person you want drunk in your house.
No, drunk.
Shane,
no,
have
no.
you-
I don't want
why
you drunk.
does it?
No,
why
just
does?
weed.
Why did all the sandwiches have holes in the middle? Because Shang stuck his dick through 'em.
What kind of weed do you like to smoke when you did smoke?
I know.
He's never
You
smoked.
never
You never
before.
smoked?
He's
No.
never smoked. Never drinking.
He's
Well, I
been, you
drank
know,
once. I drank
you
once.
drank
He drank one
once?
time. And,
In all the
and
150
had a son.
years that he's been
Why don't you
alive.
talk about that? Yes, I have a son because of it.
I can't
Yes.
lose.
But no,
Oh,
I don't.
yeah,
I don't
that's
drink.
right.
No, I don't. I see. The thing is, I'm around like everybody that does smoke, so I know all of the categories and all the stuff. And I've done weed shows. I've done cannabis shows in Arizona, like the
That's
cannabis.
trash ass weed. Though.
No, I did a cannabis cup. No, they
Yeah,
had
Cannabis Cup's got some good shit.
cannabis
Cannabis
cup.
Cup, yeah.
Arizona?
No, here.
No,
He said-
cannabis.
they
San
said it was in
Bernardino.
Arizona.
No. The show I did was in Arizona, but it's ran by like the
Yeah.
national.
Cannabis Cup.
Yeah, it
Cup.
was me and Cypress Hill. See, I'm
Oh,
going.
okay.
That's all.
All right.
I run
No,
into them
do
a
you know who
lot.
Cypress Hill is?
Yeah, I know who Cypress Hill is. Like, bro, I'm from LA.
One time
I
tried to
swear
come
to God,
in my
I didn't know if
home.
you knew. You know who they are?
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
We,
on.
I suppose
Everybody
we,
knows.
how
No,
do I
they
not
know.
who
Everybody
Cypress
does
Hill
not
is?
know Cypress Hill.
I've
No,
actually-
they
I've
don't.
actually
I
met
told
them.
my friends. I was doing a show with Cypress Hill. They're like, who?
What the fuck is
What?
that?
Bro, Cypress Hill is
that's crazy.
legends, man.
No.
I met
I'm saying-
I met a weirdo in Austin at a Cypress Hill concert.
Yeah.
Cypress Hill
Right
concert.
on.
That was my first festival I ever went to. It was the last Cypress Hill Smokeout Festival.
It was Cypress Hill, Fishbone.
Fishbone, old school, man.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah,
but
152 or some shit.
53.
Yeah.
53.
Fuck, y'all keep messing up.
Before they had music, they had Shang.
Yeah,
Shang.
I used to sit and play the drums, and everybody would gather around.
Gather round, kids.
In fact, I had the first mixtape because I played the drums on a log, and then I would segue into playing the drums on another log.
On the long. Hey, y'all. So, got another Christmas story for y'all. Got another Christmas story. Who's ready for one?
Hey, kids, are you kids ready for a Christmas story?
Yay! Hey, y'all. This is Savage as Fuck. I'm Black Pedro. And we got comedian Shane here too,
I was
y'all.
actually, I'm in a text battle.
Nah, no,
so
it's all good. It's all good.
I apologize, Christmas carolers.
All right, gather around, kids. I got another Christmas story for y'all. This one, I would say my little sister is actually the star of this one. So shout out to Demasina, follow her at Funky Cold Messina out there. She is truly my heart. I love this child, but she was a demon when she was a baby. Like, you know, she was very sweet in the hospital. I remember seeing her in the nursery, and all the babies were crying, and my little sister was just sitting there quiet like an angel. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait to bring her. Yeah, I can't wait to bring her home. And then it's like, as soon as she broke the threshold of our house and got through the doorway, it was like, wow. But nigga, for 15 years is what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
For 15 years.
yeah, but this one particular Christmas, my sister must have been about 3, 4, 5 years old. And this would have been that Christmas, that year when, and chime in if you're with me, Cassie, you might be with me, Shang, you might know about this. This is when Teddy Ruxpin was at its height. Do we know Teddy Ruxpin, kids?
I'm Teddy Ruxpin.
I had a Teddy.
Jay Newz, you know Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
Teddy
cool.
Ruxpin, and I was made by the devil.
Yeah, no, it was like that. It was like, you know, back then he was like the first kind of animatronic
Creepy
bear that you
fucking
could bring
toy.
home. So for those out there listening, kids, and I know you're listening, you little millennials or whatever they call y'all now.
They don't know about that.
They don't know about the Teddy Ruxpins, right? So Teddy Ruxpin, teddy bear, you know, average size bear, you know, not too big, not too small. had a cassette recorder in his back. Now I know you're going, what the fuck is a cassette? I'm gonna need you to Google that. But we used to listen to music magnetically on these strips of tape as opposed to digitally over bytes. And so you would stick the cassette in his back, right? And the cassette would have a book on it, and then he would read the book to you, and he would, say stuff to you.
But he said it real creepy.
Yeah, he had one of those voices like, "Hi, I'm Teddy Ruxpin. I just ate your mother." You know what I mean? It's like
He read stories to me. He was my best friend.
He read stories.
calls, I come a running.
So my sister's at the perfect age. Teddy Ruxpin is practically designed for her, right? It's her age group. Boom. This is before you could set a tablet down in front of your kid and then go to the club literally, and your kid would still be on the couch looking at the tablet, right? This is the talking teddy bear that would keep your kid occupied.
And he was heavy as fuck.
Yeah, he had some.
He was like 30 pounds.
He had a fucking tape recorder and a radio inside, and a microphone and a
the first computer.
He had all the shit he had to do, right?
He was he was like a robot. Like
And so my mother, and also at this time, you got to understand, Teddy Ruxpin probably cost about maybe $6,000-$7,000, right? Like it was just the most expensive fucking toy on the market at the time.
People had to haunt their house.
I think my mother had.
I really never even thought about.
I think
how
we
much it
opened a
cost.
second mortgage to get that. My mother had to get that thing for my sister, right?
So how much blood can you give?
So night before Christmas Eve, while we're looking out for Black Pete, making sure he's not coming through stealing shit, my mother and I decided to open up the Teddy Ruxpin and put the batteries in and make sure he works, right? My sister's in the back sleep. I'm a little bit older. I was like maybe 11, 12. And so, yeah, we're going to check on Teddy Ruxpin. You paid all this money. Make sure the motherfucker works, right?
Right. Since you already dropped $6,000.
I think it took like double D batteries and shit, like Big Darren.
See how we worked you in there? Double D.
You dump all the batteries in there, right? Or the D batteries, right?
The really hard ones.
Yeah. And then we put in the tape and press play. Hi, I'm Teddy Ruxpin. And he worked fine. He read us a story. It was fantastic. It was like, all right, cool. Teddy works, right? I went to bed feeling good about it. Sister's gonna wake up and feel, have a great new gift, right? So, I'm starting to get to that age where Christmas isn't as exciting. So I slept in, a little bit.
Yeah, I get up when I get up.
Yeah. And my sister though, she comes in the room the next morning, so excited, right? And she runs up to me and literally like pushes me awake, and she's like, "Look what I got! Look what I got!" And she hits play. And you want to joke about Teddy Ruxpin being made by the devil? My sister hit play. And this nigga went, like that was the, and his mouth like barely moved or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? My sister broke that Teddy Ruxpin within 5 minutes of owning it. I swear to God, she grabbed his mouth and tried to hold it shut while he was talking just to see what would happen.
Oh, man.
And that shit broke his jaw and turned him into a demon teddy bear. He was like, he's probably saying, "Help! This chick is killing me."
He's like, I can't breathe.
Get her off of me.
But I swear
Get
to
her
God,
off of me.
my mother was so fucking pissed because that was a fucking expensive.
It was
it's probably
very
like
expensive.
$300 or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably like $200 some shit. Yeah, it's probably some crazy.
I was
It
spoiled.
was like the first talking bear toy thing. Probably, I'm making up a number, but yeah,
Let's see.
especially for the '80s. Yeah, can you look that? Let's find that out.
It
But
cost that much now.
No.
as on some retro shit, no.
They don't make that shit.
Yeah, no, they don't need that shit.
If you look it up, look it up. It's
now,
about
Teddy
seven-
Ruxpin is an app.
Yeah, exactly. But
Siri.
then it was about $7,000-$8,000.
Yeah,
I think it was about $10,000-$15,000.
I think we lost our Buick because of the Teddy
Right.
Ruxpin.
Yeah, they actually repossessed the car.
They repossessed the Buick
because they
of
were
that.
like, well, you did get the Teddy Ruxpin.
But yeah, that shout out to Demasina. I love you, girl, but you killed that Teddy Ruxpin so fucking quick on that Christmas. Like that was the last time I saw Teddy alive was on Christmas Eve, right before I went to bed, man. But my sister was like that. Like she had a thing with dolls too. Like with the Barbie dolls, you know how girls always like to dress them up.
Right.
Not my sister. Immediately, all the clothes are gone. She would take like permanent markers and like write all over their bodies, pluck the heads off, like draw shit on their
fuck
faces.
is wrong with your sister?
I don't know. She eventually got out of that phase, but she was big on destroying the Barbie dolls. Like they didn't.
That is.
She wasn't on that princess shit. She was never like.
I was like
I
the
want a
one
pink
dude
dress.
off Toy Story was just
sick.
always killing the
That's she
the
was,
toys.
But she was more artistic with it. Like she was like
She was an artistic serial killer.
like she would paint stuff on it. She would do like body paint for him.
She would paint satanic
Yeah,
rituals.
give him new what do you call it?
But
Makeup.
no, popping her head
makeovers.
off. Popping her head off is a sign of something wrong.
I think she was making a statement about beauty. In that,
Okay, if you want to take it to that level, or I'm a serial killer.
she was.
Come on.
She was trying to redefine the beauty from that blonde Barbie shit, right? So she plucked the head off, and now
Wow.
what do you have? Barbie's just some ass and titties. So
There's a new Teddy Ruxpin.
she was making a statement.
There's a new Teddy
There's a new
Ruxpin?
Teddy Ruxpin.
This just in.
How much is he now? Do you know?
Well, the regular price is about $112 to $120.
Okay.
But you can find it for $58 on Amazon Prime.
And that's now.
But this is like a new outfit. He's got like a fucking like
He's got a new job. What
he's
is
got
he?
a hairdo.
He went to law school and
Yeah,
shit.
and no, he
he's
got on
got, like-
skinny jeans.
yeah, like-
Let me see. Can you turn that?
He got skinny jeans on, and he's
He's got
He's going
like,
with the layered look. He's got the
I know.
vest. Oh, he went hipster on him.
Yeah, he's opening
he's like,
for
he
Drake.
does look
Jeez.
hipster. He looks like hipster Ruben.
Yeah, he definitely went hipster on
Ruxpin.
him.
Hipster Ruxpin.
I'm surprised I didn't give him the beard and everything.
I'm finding out how much. I
Tattoos.
can't find how much it cost back then though.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it was expensive. And even if it was $100-something, I mean, in the '80s, that was fucking expensive, especially to spend on a fucking 4-year-old who's gonna break that shit immediately.
Yeah, no, but your sister, but at least she got, really good gifts. You know what I'm saying? She got good gifts. Get good gifts that she could destroy immediately.
I will say this. My mother was really fantastic about gift giving at that time. Like, she would, for the most part, make that shit happen. Like, that main thing that you probably wanted the most.
Right.
As long as it wasn't a fucking space shuttle or some shit.
She would get it.
Yeah, she would actually, work her ass off and make that shit happen. To the point where, like, I used to love for a while to like find the gifts around the house. So I found out my mother used to have to make a midnight run to a friend's house where she had stashed the gifts because I got really good at finding gifts. Sometimes just by accident. You know what I mean? Like, one year I found my ColecoVision because they sent me down to the storage room to get some shit. And I moved a box to get the shit. And there's a ColecoVision there. And I was like, hey, we have a video game system here. They're like, oh, that's not for you. And I was
Wow.
like, what? And then on Christmas Day, they gave it to me.
That was for you. Like, why y'all fucking with my head?
So I used to scavenge
See,
the house and
he
try.
got a lot of good Christmas stories.
My
Christmases were
I used
horrible.
to be really fucking excited about it. I don't get that way anymore, but
You don't?
I couldn't stand the presents under the tree being wrapped and not knowing what was in them.
Oh yeah, that
So
drives
dude,
crazy.
I developed a whole technique where I could work the Scotch tape off of there without ripping too much, and I would just open one. I'd be able to open one end of the gift and like slide it out and just see what it was, and then slide it back
Pedro,
in and retape
it's
that
called
motherfucker.
patience.
I couldn't do that back then.
Man, I didn't give a
Did you get
fuck.
another beating for that?
I never got caught doing that actually.
Wow, yeah, but just like all your stories are like they're nice and warm, but at the same time, and then she pulled the head off the doll, and then after that, she
like,
smeared the blood on the wall.
Christmas is a time for ass whoopings and stealing.
I know,
and
ass whoopings and
and
you
destruction.
When you listen to Savage as Fuck, you're not gonna get your normal Christmas stories. You're gonna get something that's not heartwarming as much as it is when you call the police.
Well, listen, when you have a show called Savage as Fuck and you're on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, and then the hosts are guys named Shang and Black Pedro, I feel like you're not going to get that, the eggnog fireside shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, well.
You're going to get that my uncle needed his ass whooped story on Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Phoebe.
Uncle Phoebe.
Uncle Phoebe dead. He dead.
That's a good island name. That's
Uncle
like
Phoebe.
Yeah,
No,
it's like,
he was. Yeah, he's Phoebe.
and
Why?
was it short for something like Phobias or
No.
Phobonius or something?
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to know too.
It's Uncle Phoebe.
Phobie.
Phobinus.
You know what that reminds me of was the Denzel movie with Robert Townsend, The Mighty Quinn. You guys ever seen that? What was Robert Townsend's character's name? Was Malby or something like that?
Malby.
Your uncle's an island legend. Huh? He's like, they can't kill Phobie. Police shot him 12 times, man. Get right back up, Phobie here, demon. The man can't be killed. There's no killing what can't be killed.
Oh no, that was Steven Seagal. That was that horrible.
That was a
Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill. Yeah, with the terrible racist Jamaicans. Screwface.
Screwface.
Was it Screwface?
It was Screwface. No, it was Screwface. Everybody want to win, but nobody want to die.
No killing what can't be killed.
I know. I'm gonna tell you, my family
Ain't no killing the 4B.
Yeah, no. I've been spent 3 Christmases in Jamaica, and they were fucking horrible. Because they
That sounds like the special you don't want to shoot.
Fucking care about Christmas. They don't care. Like they was like, oh, we'll go during Christmas. I'm telling you, this shit was horrible.
What kind of shit went down?
Horrible. Like they Christmas tree. Who need that? That's how they like fucking gifts. Give gifts for world around. Like they just don't. They don't plan. I'm like, why the fuck are we down here? And then my moms would be like, shut up. Just respect your family. The fuck out of here. I don't even know half you bitches. I didn't know half my family. They had pictures of me as a baby. And I'm like, I don't fucking know you. And they like, why, you changed. I'm like, they're like, fuck yeah, I changed. I'm 21, bitches.
They're like, you look just like your Uncle Phoebe now.
What happened to Phoebe?
What happened? They're telling me a Phoebe lip got bust up last Christmas. What happened?
Pussy pussy boy, Batty Fish. He's a swishy.
Swishy.
You know what a swishy is?
Nah, tell me, man.
Oh,
it's like Bati?
No, it's the same. Well, okay, a bot. You know what a Batty boy?
No.
A Bati boy is basically
derogatory, very derogatory.
It's very derogatory. If somebody ever calls you a Bati man, a Bati fish, then they're
it's like the F-bomb to
it's calling you. It's like calling you faggot, but on another level. Like you eat men's asses before you leave the morning, like
for breakfast.
Like they literally like, and a swishy is even worse. It's a man who dresses as a woman to get favor from other men.
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
Batty boy. I heard
Hey,
that
that
a lot in
happens.
movies.
That
Batty
happens.
boy.
Yeah, I heard
Batty
that too.
boy.
Bati Sweden.
Yeah, they used to
Bati
throw that word around a lot, man.
But you know what it is, though? I'm going to tell you right now, the best part of, to me, the Christmas to me is now seeing little kids. But when I was a little kid, I grew past it really fast. Like I was like, I'm over it. And I didn't want my sons to be over it so fast, but they already are. Like my youngest one, he's past it already. He's like, all right, I already know you guys are getting me stuff. I want Spider-Man. I want Spider-Man. I want Iron Man. Like he already knew. Like and I never said. Like he just immediately was like, that's fucking corny.
That just took me all the way back, dog.
He just thinks it's corny. You know.
That took me all the way back to one of my favorite parts of Christmas. And we're gonna go to a break soon, right here on Savage as Fuck. But man, and the company just closed down this year. But who remembers motherfucking Toys R Us, man? Jeffrey the Giraffe.
Yes.
Okay, here's the
I
thing.
sang that song in my first audition
Hilarious.
when I was like 11 years old.
So here's the thing, right? Toys R Us, leading up to the Christmas season, they would release that big ass catalog that had like everything on it. And I swear to God, I would spend like 72 days like leading up to Christmas flipping through every page, and I'd have like 12
You really
things.
liked Christmas.
I had like 12 things circled on that shit, and
I just couldn't. I mean, I think around 7, I didn't give a fuck. I'm bullshit you not. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't get that many gifts, so I was just like, whatever. It's good to see my mom being happy, or it's good to see, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But the Christmas spirit, I mean, Merry Christmas to all y'all people out there. I don't want y'all to feel like, man, this show is a downer, man.
No.
Fucking
I like
bullshit.
Christmas.
it's just savage as fuck.
It's
That's
just
all
sad,
it
but
is.
no, but I'm
Savage.
saying, but I mean, I like to me, it's helping. This sounds so bad. I'm going
Very
against my fucking
savage
image.
Christmas.
It's about helping people that are fucked up, that don't have like I didn't have that much, and I definitely had a very, 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 very poor upbringing. But I see people that got less than I had, and I was like, yo, that's the only reason I go feed people at like the Laugh Factory. I used to do it downtown. When I didn't go to the Laugh Factory, just go downtown and just feed up. You can just ask them, can I help? And they'll let you help and getting them clothes and stuff. So those
But nowadays,
people,
Fuck that.
You should call them first and find
Fuck
out.
that.
Because
I'm with-
some of them will turn people away.
I'm
No,
with
yeah,
I'm
but
with
they
I'm
let
with
me.
I'm with Darren. I'm going downtown, getting high than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of homeless people, and then I'm gonna walk my ass back,
And then you eat their food.
eat their shit.
you know what?
I didn't realize how spoiled,
Christmas is about me.
I didn't realize how spoiled I was.
Really?
I was very spoiled. I mean, I knew I was spoiled, but I didn't know how. Oh, I found it. $69.
That's how much it was way back in the day?
But then it was $20 a tape.
Oh, that's how they got you.
Hold up. But
that's how they got you.
$69 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 80s.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot to spend on a kid.
And then $20 a tape is like, it's like $100.
Yeah, like if you want to get 2 books, yeah, that's fucking.
Especially $100 for 4 minutes.
Man. Right.
We talking about the same era where like Jordans was like the same price, like kids was like getting Jordans and stuff like that.
But this was at the begin. Like this would have been like at the very beginning of Jordan. So we might have been in at the time I'm telling the Teddy Ruxpin story. We might have been on the 1s or the 2s. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like that yet.
Jordans became expensive.
I mean, like
they weren't always $100.
No.
The Air Ones are. I mean, the first Jordans are just Air Ones with his logo slapped on them. I had a pair of those in 3rd grade. And I had the 1s and the 3s, and then I said, "Fuck Jordan." Hey y'all, we savage as fuck.
We're taking a little break.
We're gonna take a little break on this Christmas day.
Break. We're gonna play another Christmas song.
We're gonna give you some time to refill that eggnog, y'all. Keep it brown, keep it down, y'all.
Drink it.
We're gonna come back with some more Yuletide for your ass. I'm gonna find out what the fuck Yuletide is. So
I don't even know what Yuletide is.
We're going into that.
This is your favorite song.
Oh, this is it. You can't get through Detroit on Christmas without hearing this song at least 52 times a day. Hit them with it, y'all. Savage.